The Pass Christian football program has a new head coach who's all about winning, which means the Pirates are all about winning. It's stop number 18 on News 25's 25 teams in 25 days.
It's easier to follow because you know he's a man of winning. No one likes losing.
Set goals, set expectations, and set them too high. You know, set them higher than you think your team can achieve, and push them to be their best.
Jeff-Stockstill has a track record that speaks for itself, fresh off back-to-back 2A state championships at Scott Central, where he posted a combined record of 28-2 during that stretch. Now he's the first-year head coach at Pass Christian.
I've known about the Pass for a long time, played against them, coached against them, you know, and it's part of a challenge. You know, as a coach, you want to. A lot of guys can coach D1 guys. A lot of guys can coach all-state players. You know, does your philosophies work? Does your theories work? Does your methods work at other places? So it was a challenge, you know, to myself.
Stockstill officially hit the ground running back in April as the successor to Chase Carmody, now an assistant over at Ocean Springs. His first order of business: open season on the depth chart.
They're going to pay rent. Rent's due every day, and you know they have to understand that whatever they did in the past, it washes away every time the sun comes up. They don't get the job done at practice the next day, then somebody may be in their spot.
Nothing is ever given to you in practice or in a game, so every guy that's starting right now, in their mind is thinking, what can I do to keep this spot? Because any given moment, you can get hurt, you can lose your job, anything can happen. So as long as you go in the mentality, I'm never going to let nobody outshine me in my position, that's how you can keep your spot.
If past performance is any indication, the Pirates bring back about 4 or 5 starters on both sides of the ball, starting on defense with the team's top 3 tacklers all returning, senior linebackers Micah McKay and Karsten Mooney, as well as senior D-end Jaden Acker, who also plays some tight end on offense. Plenty of weapons on that side as well, including senior quarterback Ladd Scriber, junior running back Jacquez Alexander Dito, and senior wideouts Terry Patton Jr. and Anthony James Jr.
We're going to get in the game and we're going to score as quickly as possible.
He's trying to score. Like, you could tell. You're going to see this year. He's going to be some plays we got, you're going to see. We just trying to score.
I like the plays that score, and whatever players get in the end zone, we try to utilize players versus plays.
Another big point of emphasis this offseason, finishing practice.
Practice relation to the game, so how you practice is how you're going to play. So when we don't finish in practice, we're never going to finish in the game.
You can put in so much work, but if you don't finish, none of that means nothing. You're still 0-1. If you don't make one throw, you don't make one catch, you don't make one cut, you miss a tackle, like, you know you got to finish.
Finish, like you said earlier at the end of practice, finishing that's really what we need to do. No matter how tired you are, we got to get to that fourth quarter buzzer and look up at the scoreboard, and we got to be on top.
Finishing also translating to Friday nights. Last season, the Pass jumped out to an overall record of 5-2 before losing 3 straight games to end the year, all by double digits, including a 40-12 first-round playoff loss at Poplarville, ending at 5-5 with a Region 8 Class 4A mark of 2-2.
We really just had the mentality that, you know, we knew we were going to win, and I think as the season progressed, we got kind of tired, and people might have started slacking a little bit, whether it was in the weight room or out at practice, not showing up to school. But this year, I definitely think that Coach Stockstill coming in as a new guy, he's gotten us to buy in. And I think with that, you know, people are excited about this year and want to come to practice.
There's some days they may not want to practice, but if they want to win, they're going to have to show up every day and do what needs to be done.
Stockstill's charge to his 16 seniors and the rest of the team: play your guts out. The Pirates have made the playoffs 2 years in a row, but they're still in search of their first ever district title and their first playoff win since 2019 when they won their first ever postseason game. Essentially, the Pass not passing up the chance to do what's never been done in the past.
They want to take the next step. They want to be a little better than they were last year, a little better than they were the year before.
Just getting better every day, 1% better.
Each week is a new beginning. We can't think about last week. We just want to get to that championship. We're all hungry for it.
I want to win so I can always have my name in the Pass High record books for winning. Heck, I want to win a state championship this year. Anything I can do to help my team win, that's what I'm willing to do.